If you miss one credit card payment by 30 days, your score can drop 100 points overnight, and it stays on your report for 7 years. 7, not 7 months. 7 years. Meet Alex, 24 years old, just moved into his first apartment, landed a decent job, $52,000 a year. To furnish the place, he opens a store credit card for 20% off his first purchase. Classic move, right? Everyone does it. The card has a $2,000 limit. Alex puts $1,800 on it. New couch, TV, kitchen stuff. He tells himself he'll pay it off next month. Next month becomes the month after. He's not ignoring it. He's just busy, distracted. Figures a $35 minimum payment here and there keeps things fine. Here's what Alex didn't know. He wasn't just carrying debt. He was using 90% of his available credit, and that number alone, called your credit utilization, makes up nearly a third of his credit score. It doesn't matter that he was planning to pay it off. The score reacts to the balance sitting there right now. 6 months later, Alex goes to lease a car. The dealer runs his credit. His score has dropped from a decent 690 to a 610. Same Alex. Same job. Same income. But now he doesn't qualify for the advertised 4% interest rate. He's offered 11%. On a $28,000 car loan over 6 years, that difference alone costs him roughly $4,800 extra in interest. Just because of one card, one habit, one number he never checked. That's the trap. Nobody sits Alex down and explains this. It's not written on the credit card application. He finds out the hard way. At the dealership, in front of the salesperson, feeling small. Here's the one rule that would have saved Alex $4,800. Never use more than 30% of your available credit, ideally under 10% if you can. That's it. That's the whole trick most people never get told. Let's break down why this works, in plain English. No jargon. Your credit score is basically a trust score. It's made up of 5 things. 35%. Do you pay on time? 30%. How much of your available credit are you using? 15%. How long have you had credit? 10%. What mix of credit do you have? Cards, loans. Notice something. Utilization, that 30% chunk, is almost as important as paying on time. Most people obsess over never miss a payment, but have no idea this second number even exists. So here's Alex's fix, and yours, starting today. 1. Open your credit card app right now. 2. Check your balance and your limit. 3. Divide balance by limit. If that number is above 30%, that's your signal to pay it down this week, not next month. If Alex had kept his balance under $600 on that $2,000 limit instead of $1,800, his score likely stays in the 680 to 700 range. Same purchases, same card, just paid down faster and kept lower. That one habit, checking this ratio monthly, is the single most controllable lever in your entire credit score. You don't need a finance degree. You need a fraction and 5 minutes a month. And if this is the first time anyone's actually explained this to you clearly, save this video. Not for later, for this week. Open your card app after you finish watching and check that number. That's the whole assignment.